Greetings, viewers and subscribers. I want to say greetings to you. Peninsilyn here. May I start on a quest? No quest, leave that alone. May I start up a thing named Straight Talk, where we are going to deal with some topic with some people not touch or ask the question at the back of their mind where. But I like we explore things together and find some answers. While at it, if you don't subscribe to the channel yet, please, I'm asking you to subscribe. I mean, I want to hear from you on them topic here we are dealing. You understand? When you subscribe, like, share, I want to hear from you with it. Like I said, when you subscribe, touch the notification bell right down there. So yeah. And then when it come up, touch all, so you can hear when me do. Follow me and we discuss some things on a serious point. No ray, no laga. You understand? No mix up no there. So we're not gonna do that something there. You understand? We're gonna just discuss some stuff and touch your mind and push you in the way for study. Is a part of the Bible. I think it's Hosea, H-O-S-E-A, Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. It said, "My people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge." And many people stop this up. But the following line said, "Because of your lack of knowledge, because you reject knowledge, then me I gonna reject you." Then while we are grow up, more times some people say to us, say, "Boy, you know, if you try to know everything about God, where, you know, if you know that rubbish." Me I wrote about that. That verse alone, that chapter and that verse alone, tell me, say, God wants you to explore Him and know about Him. You can't know all about God, but the more you know the man, is the better you will, you know what I mean, focus and start studying. Nobody can spin your head round from old time days of slavery days and all them stuff there. The Creator, Jehovah Elohim, want if you understand Him and know Him. And the more we know Him, is the better we're going to focus. There are certain things in the Bible we ask questions about. You can't me want to know, say, many things we have is King James Version. Blessed up to King James, who is not even the first one who put the Bible in English, according to some people that teach us. Yeah. And King James, him, you know, bring out theme version and deem the rest of version them not credible, which a trick. You understand? Them just want, we know certain things and they know all. If you think it's like, read that, there's a story, there's a movie on YouTube. It's called God's Outlaw. That's the name of the movie, God's Outlaw. And you hear the story of William Tyndale. Them man, the man were trying to make the Bible. Them burn him at the stake, you know. Them man, they bring the word from the Latin and the Greek and bring it into English so we can understand it. People like, well, if you don't know them things, them go to let King James do it. And no, King James. King James bring out where him want to bring out. And with them deem and everything else pertaining to God, they call it, them deem it, you know, not good, illegal. So we get that version. And then some people decide, say, them now dig deep to find know this God where we serve. And know more enough for we to worship Him good and stuff. Now, I was reading in the book of Joshua chapter 10 and verse 13. And when I get to verse 13 in Joshua 10, it said, it tell you about when the sun stands still. And how these people, when the sun stands still, you know the story when the sun stands still and Israel fight and them win and them sitting there. Listen, it said in the same verse 13, the rest of the life of what happened there, so you know, and Joshua, you know, is written in the book of Jesher. J-A-S-H-E-R. That's, you know, Joshua chapter 10, 13, tell me that, you know. Now, nowhere in King James Version, we have a book named Jesher. Some people would have want to say, well, this and chronological in it. No, it has more wisdom, more story, more thing that when you read that, you understand how some stuff go. without short take and pieces of it. Now, with me have to go and hunt down. Where is the book of Joshua? Where is it? Well, I found a copy of it. It's like this. Yeah. And there are so many booklets that they write. Some people write some book, some leaflet stuff. But the one where you get, see this right? The ancient book of Joshua. And it reference in Joshua 10:13, 2 Samuel 1:18, and it tell about it. It look like this. The ancient book of Joshua. I love it, and when I read this book, I understand some things away. We ask question in the Bible and read it. One of the questions when me ask, if Cain was a tiller of the ground and Abel was a shepherd, and Abel carry him sheep come give God, and Cain bring him fruit of the ground, and when you have him bring. Now would have begs to, if I was Cain, that God accept my brother one and not accept my one. Something else must have gone there so. To make God don't accept him stuff. And when you read the story, the book of Genesis chapter 4, it is a secretive thing in that chapter in Genesis. You take look upon it. There are so many things if you read and pay attention. There are so many stuff happening in that chapter that you would wonder, oh, there are so many questions. My first questions I ever asked, I want to know, in the Bible, was in that chapter there. When you read it, Adam knew his wife, then bring forth a son, Cain. Adam knew his wife again, the next verse, him have Abel. And then he said, then grew up big. And then everything was happen. Years of stuff happen in a chapter 4 of Genesis. And then Cain go bring sitting on Abel and God no take one. And then all you know say, Cain kill Abel. Now, before me go to the book of Joshua with it, King James we had upon. When him produce it, and it said in verse 4 in the book, King James Version, chapter 4 and verse 4, Abel who had brought up the firstling of his flock, and the fat, and them describe Abel one to be nice and pretty. Then, but unto Cain, God accept Abel one, but unto Cain, God no respect it, he no look on it. Cain was very wrath. He was hungry. Let me read it now, Jamaican, but him hungry. And probably would have vexed to in just the way they give it unto us. And God asked him, so what make you vex, brethren? What make your countenance change? If you did do good, if you read that verse 6, God said, if you did do good, me would have did accept it, going down to 7. If you do well, me would have did accept what you're bringing up. But sin lay at the door. We never hear about a sin in sin. We don't hear about a sin something there. What there you do, your heart never right. So we don't understand that your heart never right. Man say you kill your brother. After that, the man kill him brother, you know. Vex. And then the big question of the day is that he run away and build a city called Nod. And it said he knew his wife. That's what the Bible said. No, Cain knew his wife. And him have a son named Enoch. And they build a city. Now the big question is, me hear about Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel. The question we ask, where does Abel or Cain rather get a wife? Because I don't think I'm go there with. You understand? So it's a question, and then it leaves us, and many pastors don't even teach the part there and go beyond it. We just stuck to the King James Version. People, let's head out of the dust. Let's stop. Let's go. There are more stuff. Let's dig deep, explore God. So I get this book, and first thing in it is the creation. And me I gotta do a little part of it. This is my first one that I'm going to do. First blog. Here, so with this, straight talk. When we have push the man them, push the minds of man to study the word and don't just stop one place. So we are going to do it as often as possible. Subscribe. I want to hear upon a thing. Go down, think. Don't just stop one place. My intention is to push you. We are going to trouble some mind. Dig up some stuff. Me I go through the first couple a little short vibes of this one, you know. Yeah. Me now go over the beginning of creation. Me I take it from where Cain and Abel start, which is the book of the ancient book of Joshua. The Cain and Abel it start. Let me go up I saw. It said. No, me now go to the serpent part. Me soon touch over this, so we soon go over this, so we soon go over this. And Adam and his wife transgress. Go down further. And the Lord drew them out there, so, and then drew them out there, so. Alright, and verse 12, 13, verse 12 now, we are go, verse 12 in a Joshua, the creation. And the Lord drove them that day, when I'm saying, from the Garden of Eden, to till the ground from which they were taken, and they went and dwelt in the east of the Garden of Eden. And Adam knew his wife, Eve, and she bore 2 sons and 3 daughters. Now somebody may say, where see that? Remember, we know the same King James version we're reading now, but we know. It said, after Cain and Abel, Adam and Eve have more kids. And them have all one named Seth. Not many people that preach about Seth too much. But when Seth was born, people start to call upon the name of God. It means that between the right there, so people stop calling upon the name of God. If you read it, that's what it said about Seth. When I want to talk about that, appear Cain and Abel. Seth was there. You understand? To replace the Abel. You understand? So, according to this, the book of Joshua, where Joshua talk about, it say she have 2 sons and 3 daughters. And she called the name of the first son Cain, saying, I have obtained a man from the Lord. And the name of the other she called Abel, for she said, in vanity we came into the earth, and in vanity we shall be taken from it. Alright, and the boys grew up. Them go fast on. They grew up, and the father gave them possession of land. That Adam gave him boy them land and stuff like that. And Cain was a tiller of the ground, as you understand it. You understand the Joshua we are reading, just like the King James. They saw for a while. You know, it was a tiller of the ground, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep. And it was the expiration of the years that they brought an approximate offering to the Lord. And Cain brought from the fruit of the ground, and Abel brought from the firstling of his flock, from the fat thereof. And God turned and inclined him love, you understand, and accept Abel's offering. And fire came down from the Lord from heaven and consumed it. That means God love it, him take that. Yeah. And unto Cain his offering, and his offering the Lord did not turn and did not incline to it. For he had brought from the inferior fruit of the ground therefore. In other words, I'm best according to where Joshua said, him did not bring him best. Yeah, and God never take that. Understand? God didn't take it. And it said, and Cain was jealous against his brother Abel and this account. In other words, because God look towards Abel's and accept Abel's offering. And Cain never bring the best, but him jealous of when see God turn to. And you see what though? We can pick so many stories out of this. Because of a fact, some people don't do the best, you know. Them don't give God the best, them not do the best. But when them see other people who sacrifice a lot and give them best, them bad mind them feet, you know. People jealous of your gift. People jealous of your sacrifice. People jealous when you give your best. I saw them something that so when you read this book, you get it in a code, where you have to break in a King James book, and you get where to tell you. This is the reason why them hide this book and don't put it in the King James version, yet the King James talk about it, because right away you get it and you see it in a reality where you will have your best gift. You do what you do, and people who don't sacrifice like you, them jealous over your gifting, your blessing. And this was what happened to Cain. So this is the next thing we will learn. Where some of us, where even in church, we praise no make no sense some of the time, you know. We praise polluted. Because if you got church and your heart not right with your church sister, your church brother, I waste time praise, you know. Nobody now pay attention to you this, you know. God now look upon them praise there. That's why come back into the world in the New Testament. Leave your gift at the altar and go make right with your brethren. And come back and present your gift. Otherwise, I waste of time, you know. So this is a man have up in brother brethren. For more than that. Because if you're going to have a box, you will understand. You understand? That him have up in brother. And when him have up in brother, there's a part of it when we look upon it say, one verse, it say, and sometime after Cain and Abel, his brother, went one day in the field to do their work. And they were both in the field, Cain tilling and plowing his ground, and Abel feeding his flock. And the flock passed through part of Cain that the Cain has plowed. That means to say, the sheep them running at the part, you know, when man are plowing ground for plant, and the sheep them running there. Remember him they already have up in brother, you know. So everything I got trigger him off down, you know. So when he go so boom down and the sheep them run over the same man and brother have a little argument over the sheep them. We don't get that from the King James version, but it tell you how it bring up from it. How it bring up to the argument. Yeah? So argument and brother argue for sheep, and then now Abel don't never too straight like that car. Abel tell him say, yo, in other words it said, and you shall eat the, or you have to eat the flesh of my flock. And use them skin make clothes. And yeah, like in other words, you have to use the skin, your skin, my sheep clothes them. My sheep skin make clothes. And then you can argue with me to them walking in your ground. In other words, say, and so even that show you said, okay, how good you is. There are times when you make mistake and deal with things wrong. Because if your sheep are run through, the man plow up Abel, you should have really did control it and not argue with the man. It doesn't matter to you know you say, are your sheep, them clothes are clothes in your feet, like say, the sheep them up right for go dig up in the man ground. And the man did don't have you up already. You see me, I say Abel, so you shouldn't do that, Abel. Abel, you should have keep your sheep them together. But Cain now, trim have him up. Cain, when you read the story, I'm going to jump some verses because I want to go get that book here. Get it and study it and read along with it. And we are going to go down into some more stuff. Anyhow, Cain go ahead and him start an argument with him brother. Him say something to him brother. I'm just going to pick from it. He say something to his brother. Him brother tell him the truth. And say, listen to me, if you kill me, God, I going to require my blood from your hand. And him go tell him the truth. Remember, he never tell him a lie. If you read the story, him have an argument. But it come from the gift where God accept and not for him. Yeah? And Cain take one of the plow where I use plow the ground. And Cain hastened and rose up and took the iron plow part of the plow and suddenly smashed his brother. And he slew him. And Cain spilled the blood of his brother Abel upon the earth. And the blood of Abel screamed. The blood screamed out. You understand? Upon the earth before the flock. And after this, Cain repent, having slain his brother. That means he lick down his brother and kill him. And then get frightened. And I repent, but the Goliath take up him brother. Me sorry, me never mean to lick you so hard. Yes, your heart did evil. And him kill him brother. Murder start the song. Murder. Then him dig, when you read it, go down, you find say him dig a hole and try cover up him brother. But the earth push up back his brother, his body. And God ask him where your brother there. Same way as according to the King James version. And he must say, yo, me and my brother keep a brethren. Where you ask me then question for my lad? Yeah? Me and my brother's keep a brethren. And the man say, man say, because your brother tell you according to the way I read it. God say your brother tell you the truth. And your heart no good. And you kill your brother. Well, you say, anywhere you go, you're going to be a vagabond upon the earth. You're going to be a vagabond upon the earth. And it goes on and it continues to say, and Abel leave from the presence of the Lord. And he was moving from place to place. I wander towards everywhere, here and going. And Cain knew his wife. Now this again. Cain knew his wife. The question is, where Cain get wife from? Cain knew his wife. And it said the same thing like where it said, then build a city named Nod, call the son Enoch. So, you have to wonder if a next set of people is up on the earth. What is it when people ask that question? They deep. But some people don't stop. If they stop and think, what is this happening? What happened? Huh? when you study some stuff, if you Google, I want to know, so I Google who was Cain's wife. And because some of the books that they took from the Bible, there are some truths and hidden secrets, not secret, but the truth is there, you know. But because we're comfortable with what King James gives some of you guys, and don't want to study nothing more, and feel like say, boy, I mean, no one know. Yes, yes. When you know certain things, you do better. With the knowledge of knowing, you worship God better. Where can you get wife from? There's a book called the book of Jubilee, the book of Enoch. But I go on Google. Them say Google always XYZ, but it send you to the book and you go buy it from Amazon. And you read the Bible and God will give you revelation. And according to one part where I get, according to the various Abrahamic tradition, A1, that is AWAN, was the wife and sister of Cain, the daughter of Adam and Eve. Let me say it again. According to the Abrahamic tradition, A1, AWAN, was the wife and sister of Cain and the daughter of Adam and Eve. And it may have it, you know, but we don't got touch that one yet. In the book of Jubilees, she is called A1. However, in other Abrahamic texts, she is called Quelima, Quelima. Similarly, her sister Azura was the wife of Cain. Cain's two brothers, Abel, and after Abel murder came Seth. Now, I could not confuse myself. In bottom line, Cain take one of his sister. When I time I think a human problem, you know. Kind of one that sister there, you know. Because I understand that Cain and Abel, although the Bible read, the King James read one verse apart, they were like 15 years apart. And there are other books that you study, you realize that they were twins. Like a Cain, a twin, born with a twin sister. Abel come with a twin sister. So probably one where Abel, where him born with the one they one day with, you know. You know, one the young one where come with the other brother, you know, can be so. That is just me, I guess. But I'm sister. Let's go with it. Incest was in the Bible from beginning, you know. Me not say I know something me I push, but I say go. Even we talk about more about Hammonites. I incest, daughter rape them papa. Yes. But if we face the facts, them time them don't know it was maybe not looking in that way, because God said be fruitful and multiply. So how else would they fruitful and multiply unless them they the one another? That's the only way, because God never go back and make a next man, a next woman fruitful and multiply. This is what we know. And there's never another set of God where I make some other people. God create them. This is how we started. So brother and sister, if you go take it from this. So Cain take one of his sister and go there with and have Pitney down there. So I saw it something start. Understand? No more sense in that. That's how it go. So the question was, some people say, where you get it from? How that set of people? No, there was never another God a create people for blow bread. There wasn't. One God created a. You understand? That's all. There are more stuff to dig in deep to. But that's so it start off. It start this up. You understand? The art where Cain did have. Cause him for killing, brother. Jealousy. After the way God had blessed him, brother. Jealousy after the way him say God had deal with him, brother. Jealous after the way him say God, and that is what we are watch. Today, are the same thing when some people bless, other people jealous, and them don't know where them go through. No know where them come through, but them jealous and Cain, it start this up. You understand? But him heart never right though. Him never doing best to get the best result. And that is it. Some people don't do the best, but they want the best result. And these are some of the stuff we talk about even in church. Where some people expect not to do great, not to do much, not to sow, not to do certain stuff. But them expect God for work, miracle. That's everything work well for them. No. Work. Study God. Know God. And you know how to put yourself right. Certain questions you know ask. I start a thing, straight talk. We are deal with it. Tell me what your point, what you study, what you think. But me I tell you. You understand? When it all boils down, that question, they will not have to ask it again with Cain. I sister in there, man. I sister. This is just the beginning of a long journey we are going to go. Remember, my people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. And because of the lack of knowledge, many people study philosophy and where them get and come and start to lick out pan church and lick out pan this. And some of us all we do, brother Jesus against you. No, but you not study to educate yourself. So if you not have no education about the God where you serve, you don't know who he is. You know what accept the King James give you what him want to do and lock down when him feel like you don't need to know. Whatsoever you don't need to know, him lock it down and then a deem only theme version to be qualified. Them days they rub out. King James bring out him stuff. Blessed be Sir King James. You are going to study it. That's the Bible we have. But me I tell you now, read the Bible and I go book up on some couple scriptures in the Bible, couple book. We're not in our Bible. But the Bible speak of it. Why would the Bible speak of it and it not there? May I push you now. Study. And while not it, remember, subscribe, like, share. Talk to me in the comment section. Let me hear what you think about the Cain and Abel story there. And buy it. Remember, the book of Joshua. I will talk about it a couple of times. You understand? We're going to talk about it. Yes, so open the minds. Remember, as I said, straight talk. Study. And see. Cain and his sister, Cain married. I saying they with him sister, man. For starting. Question over. Argument done. We are going to go deeper. Remember Stefan Peninsilyn. Like, subscribe, share, comment, make me hear one of the pan. We are going to take our next one. Remember, touch the notification bell. And touch all. Because regular talk. We are going to go through this. Regular. Alright? Remember, love or no. Peace out.